Hello everyone, welcome to the Melanindragon channel. Hello to all my dragons in the north, south, east, and west. How y'all feeling out there? How's y'all new year going? Y'all having fun? Y'all getting excited yet? Or have you already lost the energy a little bit as I have? Sorry if I'm looking a little crusty this week. Kind of like that first week of New Year's, you know, when you got that New Year's energy, you got that newfound, like, let's get it done, let's get everything ready. And then out of nowhere, it's like a smooth dip. It's like, all right, you were having fun that day. That's cute. Okay, get back into your habits. And I'm just like, no. I will be victorious. I really do. I know deep down in my heart, I can get to exactly where I want to be. It's just gonna take a ton of time. And that was, you know, in that last video I posted. I'm gonna do that every video, okay guys? You're gonna have to get used to it because a boy needs some views and some likes and some subscribes. I was saying that in my last video so many times that, you know, it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be something I'm used to, and it's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to force myself to do every single day, and I have. So far, I've been working out every single day. I actually went to the gym yesterday and did a full arm upper body workout that I thought I forgot I could do after so long. You know how you feel like you don't know what you're doing in the gym, and then, you know, all of a sudden you return to the gym for a little bit and it's like, oh wow, wait, yeah, I remember what I should do. Like, let's do this, and little of those and little of those, and yeah, ow, ooh, they so sore. Anyway, we are going to be talking about financial stability in 2022 this video. I already went over my kind of overall umbrella concepts of the goals that I want to do and achieve during 2022. So I figured let's just enter the new year again with something big. So last year, which is like a week ago, I challenged myself to finish this book. This is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. I've been talking about this book in my last couple of videos because I've been trying to read this book for like a whole year. And I don't know why it took me so long just to get a book and just sit down and read it. Usually when I was a little kid, I could like pick up a manga book and be like, oh wow, what's this? Rurouni Kenshin, what? He's got a backward sword. And mind you, I had the max volume. Hold on. Max volume, y'all. It is at least 600 pages. Granted, it's a manga. It's little things, but like, you know, there would be thick chapters like this where it's just, oh, I'm gonna reread this. Oh my God. Oh, I miss this so much. Okay. I'm glad I picked that up. Oh, that's what happens. Like I pick up a manga book and I'm just sucked right back into the world that I got introduced to. I remember I picked up this book so long ago and I wanted to read it. I kept hearing Matt talk about it. He's got a pretty big channel about minimalism, financial life, and just living a life with more meaning and more intention. And he kept talking about this book in his video about paying off his student loans. He had $97,000 of loan debt to pay off, and he paid it off in a total of 4 years. And I'm on that energy. Look, we're trying to be financially free by 20 whatever. I don't care. I just want to not be in debt. That just feels like something that shouldn't be a dream, and it probably won't be. I just need to commit to it. And I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but we are getting to a point of financial stability as of right now. I'm not saying that I have a lot, you know, in the bank. I'm not saying that I have a lot big like understanding of my finances, but you know, thanks to this book, I feel a lot more comfortable about what I'm going to be doing with my money. I know I hate when people are kind of just, you know, willfully haphazardous with their money. It just doesn't make any sense to me, especially when you have something like opportunities just sitting in your lap and you just literally let them go. But I don't feel like I have any type of savings of notable worth right now. Nothing that's going to help me feel more comfortable with my situation. My situation right now is only as bad as how much I have to get out of it. And that's the problem. I don't really have anything to get out of it because I get so little in exchange for the things I do get out of it. So I don't feel like I can do anything with it. But this book teaches you that even if you make a small amount of money, You can do whatever you want. You just need to buckle down and do the dirty work first, and then enjoy the things afterwards. You know, everyone talks about a budget, and he's like, nah, I hate budgets. I hate the fact that people feel like they really think they can have this mapping of their money and feel like they can automatically do it. No, when there's abilities out there for you to automate your finances so that when your check drops and you have it in your account, you can set it up so that all your money is split up into the very places that need to go to. And the only thing that you can see is the money that you are allowing yourself to spend. That's on groceries, that's on, you know, whatever you decide that money is for. I personally know I want a part of my budget to go towards funds, because I like to have fun. I like to go out, I like to go to DC, I like to go do like kind of like a little bit more extravagant stuff. Just this past weekend, me and my friend were like, look, we're gonna go out, we're gonna plan, we're gonna get our journals out, we're gonna just like sit in a nice cafe. And, you know, there are some good cafes in Baltimore. I will not say there isn't, but something about the aura of, you know, Georgetown, Adams Morgan, stuff like that, those places just get my energy pumping. They're places that I hope one day I can move to. They're places that just kind of like get me in my creative thought process, like, you know, and it's just a different feel than Baltimore. So I know, like, we go out there a lot, so I'm like, okay, I need to save for that type of stuff, because that type of stuff doesn't end up being expensive, but it can get expensive if we're doing it like haphazardly every single weekend. I just want to talk about like 2 good points that I got from this book, and I'm gonna learn how to function around. I'm gonna read this book like probably 2 more times before the year's over, because although I read through this book the first time and I've heard the messages very loud and clear, I feel like I need to do like a check-in. And do tell me if you do stuff like this. I did make my New Year's resolution and I jotted them down in that notebook. I know down the line I'm gonna like need to like check back into myself and be like, hey, okay, what tasks did we already accomplish, and what things do we still need to work on, and what things are in progress at the pace that we set them, because that's the thing that we need to be accountable of. I know my workout schedule, that's set, that's already like, you know, we're doing that now, but nothing's going to matter if 2 weeks down the line I take a day off and then now I'm not doing it anymore. So, you know, you have to check in with yourself every time and again. And I know with this and with my financial adventures, this is going to be the check-in, and I might not need this book like down the line. I might need something a little more advanced, a little bit more rigorous. I know that's going to be imminent proof that I'm getting better at these things. Number 1 in the subject that I want to talk about when I came to this book is I have a bad past with money. Money's always been a crazy thing in my life. It's never been something that's just felt stabilized or, you know, taught to me in a very good way. I know that everyone has hardships. I know that the things that I look at and the people I see that are like doing better than me or doing good in their own sense, and they're like, they get on the camera and they tell you like, hey, don't compare yourself to me. It's kind of hard to do that, because it's like, I want that life that you're living right now, and it feels like there's so many unnecessary barriers that are set up that I can't get to it, and I have to kick them down. And it feels like I'm like, you know, late at the game and all that type of stuff. And this book just reminds me, like, there's no point in your life where you can't start. There are people in this book that have now gotten a handle on their finances at the age of like 65, which is not even saying that's like a really, really old age, but like, you know, there's never a time that you can't enjoy your life. Learning earlier and starting earlier is better than not. Just off of me saying that. Number 2 is starting now so I can have it better later. We have a lot going on in life right now, and you know, as a society, we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know how this year is gonna go yet. I know what I'm gonna do. All of my goals can happen inside or outside of my house. Doesn't really matter. But you know, literally the first snowstorm just hit in Maryland, and it was a little bit rough. It was like 6 inches, and I was like, all right, like things are still going haywire everywhere. You know, we're still in a whole Panera Press. Like it's a lot still going on, and I think what I missed in the time of pandemic time, where if you posted a YouTube video, you instantly, you know, got your stuff out there and stuff like that. and you were like kind of blowing up because everyone's sitting home and they're looking at interesting things to do. If you put up a video of you doing something interesting in the woods and they're not in the woods because they're staying in their house, it's like proof. Boom, bang, boom. Like, I still remember watching this guy. He bought a ghost town, a ghost mining town in the middle of nowhere, and stuff just blew up, and he's just been getting there. You know, there are friends I have that have lost weight. There are friends that have like bought houses now. There are friends I have that have like, you know, changed complete career paths through the pandemic because they didn't take their boredom and apply it to things that were like, you know, useless, like kind of like I did. But they took their pandemic and said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna learn this new skill. I'm gonna get better at these 3 things. I'm gonna start a career path through this, and then you don't know what's gonna happen. So that's my goal right now, is that starting now is better than later, so I can have a better future, so I can do these things that I see on the internet and I'm like, yeah, I really want to do that. I want to make a video like that. I want to go out to Japan and film like that. I want to go out to Greece and film like that. I want to take my family on trips and stuff like that. And it's just like, can that even start right now if I can't even get a simple hold on the things that I need to get to those things? I need money to get those things. I need more money to get to those things. What are those things? How am I going to get more money? Career change, financial literacy, and stuff like that. He also talks about each individual thing that you can get through. He talks about target funds. He talks about Roth IRAs. He talks about the S&P 500. Those things, we don't. I honestly hear them all the time on YouTube, but I still am like, what the hell are those things? How do I invest in them? How do I even start those things? And trust me, he goes through all of these things in this book, and it's just amazing and clear and concise and structured in a way that literally anyone who picks up this book can understand. Such a relatable way, in such an understandable way. It's like talking to your favorite professor. That's the best way I can say it. Yeah, now I feel a lot more motivated, more like comfortable with my money. I know the first couple weeks of January and February, I'm gonna be situating myself so it's easier for me to function. I know I need to like pay off some credit card debt, get a better like overall view of all of my finances, and then be like, okay, these things are paid off. They're no longer a bill I have to think about. Okay, let's start automating finances, go this, that, and third. So by the end of May, I have a good amount of savings. I have money to the side for things I want to do, and I have things already in the side for my brilliant and bright future that I'm going to have. I'm saying it now. Swear on it, y'all. But let me know what you think. This was going to be a quick video today because honestly, getting into these new things is like a lot of energy I'm expending, and I already have to pump myself up a little bit to do these videos. But I think with the new announcement I have coming up next, that's going to change. Give me some time with this. There are going to be a couple changes to the channel. I'm trying little things here and there now because, you know, it's a new year. I kind of want to rebrand, and I kind of want to like up the ante on what I've been doing, because I know I could edit a lot better than I've been doing. I've just been, you know, honestly lazy, and I'm just going to be honest about it now because I don't want my channel to not have my full honesty here, and I don't want you guys to watch me and be like, oh, he's not even putting his all to this. No, this is a lot of my energy coming out right now. I thoroughly just turned on the camera and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Like, let's get it done. It's literally 9 o'clock tonight, and I'm going to get this video done before tomorrow. That's all I have to say today. Thank you guys for watching. Good night or good morning to all my dragons out there. I hope you guys are like planning out some stuff or getting your stuff done, writing out some goals. I'm still working on those goals. Do a little bit of checkup, just like, you know, now that a couple days have passed and your energy has kind of died down a little bit, just like, you know, jot down some things, like reassess and see what you're gonna do with this new mindset and this new energy. But above all, stay peaceful out there, y'all. And without further ado, peace.